What's going on with y'all? It's Jeff Lightsy Jr. And have you guys ever met someone or a group of people that no matter what, it just seems like they were one step ahead? Like just one step ahead. They were just always just a little bit better than everybody else at doing whatever they were doing. In sports, we get that, very rarely, but sometimes we get that, and sometimes those teams or those people just intertwine. They happen at the same time. In the NFL, it has been the New England Patriots. No matter what, they've always been one step ahead. That's why they've been to 9 Super Bowls and won 6 in the last 20 years. Just a dynasty unfathomed. Never will be matched, never has been matched, never will happen again. And in basketball, that is the Golden State Warriors. They always seem to be just one step ahead and just a twitch smarter than everybody else. It's like they're playing chess and everybody else is playing Jenga. I don't know, like it's not even checkers, it's something totally different. And they did it again today when they traded D'Angelo Russell to the Minnesota Timberwolves and in return got Andrew Wiggins. And what's crazy is the Warriors are having the absolute worst season maybe in the history of the franchise, right? Like, they are terrible. They might be the worst team in basketball. But once again, even that works in their favor. So the Golden State Warriors get Andrew Wiggins, a guy who is essentially underachieved since being taken number one overall, as the number one overall pick. And he's been in Minnesota. He's having a solid year. He's averaging about 23 a game this year, but he's just never been what we thought he was going to be, right? Like, we thought he would be, you always get, when you're 6'6", or 6'7", or 6'8", you get compared to LeBron, to Kobe, to Michael Jordan. Nah, we ain't going to say he was ever that. But we thought he'd be could be a Dame Lillard, a Russell Westbrook, a perennial all-star, essentially. But he's never been that. He's never been an all-star. He's never been someone that's been like, yeah, we love us some Andrew Wiggins. He's been accused of being a bad teammate. He's been accused of not working hard, being lazy, and all kinds of accusations been levied against Andrew Wiggins over his career. But here's the thing. He's going to the Warriors now. And so what is so beautiful about being an organization that's one step ahead of people is that a lot of times you can help reshape and reform people's career. Andrew Wiggins won't be asked to do the same things he was being asked to do in Minnesota and Golden State. He will be a third and sometimes a fourth option on offense. He will be asked to play hard, play good defense, and make open shots. And those are things I think he can be able to do. He is another wing defender with Klay Thompson when he returns from injury that will be able to match up with guys, or try to, not necessarily all the way, but try to match up with some of the athletic wings that are in the Western Conference. But this move, what's so significant about this move, is that it now catapults Golden State into one of, if not the favorite in the Western Conference next season. You're going to bring back Klay Thompson off an injury, full rest. You're going to bring back Steph Curry off an injury. Hadn't played much this season. You're adding Andrew Wiggins, Andrew Wiggins is like 24 years old. 24-year-old athletic wing that can defend and that can knock down open shots. Draymond's still there, locked up under contract. And you're going to get a top 5 pick. A top 5 pick. Maybe a top 3 pick. Maybe the number 1 overall pick that could turn into an Anthony Edwards, a James Wiseman, a Cole Anthony, a LaMelo Ball. One of those guys is going to be in a Golden State Warrior uniform next season. Preferably for them, it's James Wiseman. You add James Wiseman to Steph, Klay, Wiggins, Draymond. How can they not be a favorite in the Western Conference? They may have just won themselves another championship by trading for Andrew Wiggins today. The Golden State Warriors may have just secured next season's championship with this trade they made today. And that is crazy. That is just in a year that the Warriors are down. They're one of the worst teams in basketball. They still somehow are the smartest team in basketball, and they make a move that'll propel them for years moving forward. That essentially may have just won them the championship today. You know how some moves in sports, especially basketball, because one player makes such a huge difference. In football, you have the quarterback that makes a crazy difference, but you got to rely on so many other pieces. But one move in basketball can win you a championship. Like, you can just see it. Right? Now, this isn't as clear, but we've seen another one. When Kevin Durant signed with the Warriors, it was like, oh, they just won a championship. You know what I mean? Like, when the Cleveland Cavaliers traded for Kevin Love and LeBron re-signed, we saw that they had won themselves a championship, right? Like, we could see it. This move isn't as clear. Maybe when the Clippers traded for Kawhi and Paul George, you was like, man, they probably just won the championship right there. Or when LeBron and AD teamed together in LA, it's like, oh, they just won the championship. This move isn't as clear as those, but it's a pretty darn good one. Getting Andrew Wiggins, and wherever the draft, because the draft lottery is so crazy, but wherever the Warriors land in the lottery, they may have just secured themselves another championship. And that is just so crazy how this organization is so much better and so much smarter than these other ones in the NBA. There's 30 teams in the NBA. Why aren't they as smart as the Golden State Warriors? Is it because they're out there by all these big major companies out in Silicon Valley? You know, like they got the smartest tech people. But this is a basketball organization. They're still smarter than everybody. I mean, this is just so crazy. This move may have just won them a championship. And there's nothing we can do about it. There's absolutely nothing we can do about it. They land James Wiseman, they're probably going to win the championship next year. And this is coming from a Lakers fan. This is coming from a LeBron lover, a Lakers fan. And the Clippers are going to be tough. But Steph, Clay, Wiggins, James Wiseman, Draymond, that's tough, man. That's going to be tough. Now, obviously, we have to see how Clay comes back. We have to see how Steph comes back. We have to see how all these pieces mesh together, right? But it's the Warriors. They always figure it out. They always get it together. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. from the Ball Sports Network. Continue to hit the thumbs up button, like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you once again for watching. Let me know in the comments, so what do you think? Do you think the Warriors just secured themselves a championship by trading for Andrew Wiggins? Maybe you don't. Maybe you think the Timberwolves got the better end of the deal getting D'Lo. Maybe you think Wiggins is a bust and he's no good. I think he's still good, and he's only 24. He's got a lot of basketball to play. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.